So fucking pumped. That fucking intro song, I swear to God, I may just be full of my fucking self, but god damn it. Whew, fucking dig it. What up, everybody? It's your boy Stoney, coming to you live again. Round 2, night 2 of a doubleheader fucking weekend for the Space Corps podcast. Live from the TCM Museum of Minnesota. What's going on? Everybody get in here. It's a fucking weekend again, baby. Thanks for everybody that was joining last night with Eric Crimmins and Vanna from the Secret Stash. Hopefully you guys were watching them. They were just live on the auction fucking half hour ago, baby. So we got night 2. I got something really fucking special again for you motherfuckers. Before we introduce them again, we just got to run through the sponsor, Half Moon Designs. That is Ann McDonald, the queen bee herself, making the dope fucking horror goods for all of us. Viral on TikTok for the burrito wallets, all that shit. Top quality stuff. You guys know what the fucking deal is. She's a true homie of ours, support friends, all that shit. But if you do buy something off her Shopify, use that promo code Space Corps at the checkout. You get 10% off that whole motherfucker. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really excited because, you know, branching out, it's not just horror all the time. It's not just the fucking homies or whatever. These are some true fucking metalheads from Minneapolis making some new fucking noise. They just put out their goddamn brand new EP. They've got some shows to talk about, motherfuckers, and they're going to kill me because I'm probably saying it wrong. We're going to figure out in a second. These are the homies from DERECHÖ. What up, dudes? Can you hear me?
From DERECHÖ.
We can hear you loud and clear.
What up, dudes?
Nice to see you, Shawn. DERECHÖ. DERECHÖ is how we say it.
All right. I figured that the white people would probably say DERECHÖ.
DERECHÖ. True.
So, dudes, I've been listening. I got the new EP. Shawn, thanks for hooking me up ahead of time for that. You know, it was nice to be able to do my homework and everything. But selfishly, I just wanted to get the tunes ahead of time and start cranking it, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Love it. Fuck yeah.
So this is the first EP you guys have dropped, right? Is this the first bit of actual released material?
Yeah.
It's the first thing you're going to hear from us.
Yeah. We spent all summer working on it. Yep.
It's fucking killer.
Hold the cover up so everybody can see the album artwork.
So here's where you've
bring it up to your camera.
The front of that, but I mean the fucking artwork on this thing is just beautiful. Who did that? Is that in you guys or who? Where was the inspiration on that?
Little bit. So it was yeah. I got the inspiration. There's like in Transylvania there's a park where they have those Wiccan circles. And so there's pictures of those, and then I just Adobe Photoshopped a bunch of stuff around it and made it kind of creepy and cool.
It's fucking awesome, dude. It's kick ass. And then inside too, I was checking out. So all right, here before I even get into that, I always jump all around the place. I appreciate the shit that you guys have it as an actual CD. I hate the term physical media because I feel it's such like a youngster way of collecting media and shit like that, but. Dude, being old school, going to the fucking stores, buying a CD when an album came out, physically having it in your hands, flipping through the fucking booklet, lyrics, reading along, all that shit, dude. It makes the whole experience so much more immersed, So
it's a fucking dead collection, man. Like nobody does that shit anymore.
Dude, I mean, like that fucking picture.
Yeah, I do.
Isn't that cool?
I do.
That was a tree in my backyard, and like I go for walks with my dogs quite often. I just saw the tree sitting there, and I thought it looked cool, so I snapped a photo of it.
So fucking awesome. And then
keeping with the circle format that you see on the album cover. Then I did the circle throughout the whole thing, kind of.
Dude, it's so fucking sick. And then even like who was the first thing I'd ask too? Who did the artwork on that?
A guy from San Francisco, I think. Jeff found
him. I can't remember his
Ley, right? Ley Artwork _artwork. He's on Facebook. We got to give him a shout out. He's on Facebook.
We can send you a link, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll put that in.
Absolutely amazing. He hand draws all that stuff, And he did the last one too, the Like a Phoenix one that's on the last page.
Sketches of everything, and he's like, "Do you like what's going on so far?"
He did that one too.
Yeah, he did that.
And he's cheap. I'm not even gonna. I don't
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive is a better way of saying it because he didn't.
No, he's
do those.
Phenomenal. His artwork is so good, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet, dude. Wait, cost-effective artistry? Hell yeah, dude. I mean, it's just like, there's real motherfuckers that just make some amazing-looking stuff like this, and they're just happy that you appreciate their art, and they're like, oh, sure, $40, $100, sold, dude.
Yeah, that was it, and
that's pretty much what it was.
That's what it was, and he asked us for concepts, like lyrical concepts for the songs.
What do you want? What's it about?
And boom, and he came up with
he literally drew that out of his brain.
And the voices in my head one, the very first one you see the booklet with people popping out of the head, is all his total idea, and we just thought it was genius. We thought it was genius. Hey, our guitar player Chris joined in. Yes,
what's up, buddy?
Yeah. So this is our guitar player. He joined in with us, man.
Hell yeah! What's going on, bro?
I love the shirt. Yeah, he's a shameless self-promotion. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Here's brother.
Dude, so
Shawn, you don't know this is Chris Walker. He's our other guitar player of our band.
All right, what up, man? Is he? Let me see. Is he? Oh, I see. He's on there. Hold on a second. Let me add him in. I think. Like I said, this is new frontier here, fellas. Here, let me see how I can get him on.
Love it.
Let's see, Chris.
Oh, curveballs.
That's all right. Fuck it. I've never. Hold
Absolutely.
on. This is gonna be a party fucking chat here in a second. So assign to.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't think you. Hold on.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, we hear Chris pretty good too. We hear you really good.
Get him on the screen here. Hold on. Maybe I just gotta add a second little box here.
You can probably put yourself about 3 douchebags down.
Oh fuck yeah! Let's see. So I got
Decibels.
Decibels. It says DB, and immediately it's a douchebag.
Let's see here. So I think if I just add another cam window, we can get him on that shit too. So while I'm fiddle fucking with that, you guys got a dope Valhala Fest coming on up. Like, let's talk, dude. This sounds amazing.
Yeah. So that started off about a year ago. I started putting that together, and it was originally supposed to be at the VFW in Bloomington, right behind Cub Food, big VFW there. And they got a big main room, and then they have a smaller second room. And as it kind of started growing, and we got more and more, I mean, we originally just had like 7 or 8 bands on it. And as it kind of started growing, we played a show earlier this summer at the Skyway Theatre at Studio B. It's called, at the Skyway Theatre in downtown Minneapolis. And we became friends with the manager there. And she started talking to me and my buddy Greg Moog from Blackfoot Diesel if we wanted to go there at some point in their main room. And so then we started tossing around the idea of moving it from the VFW to that main room there at the Skyway. So next Saturday is Valhala Fest at the Lyric Skyway Theatre. Massive, massive room with just the biggest like speaker PA system you've probably ever seen.
Tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
If you can make it, Shawn, I hope to see you there too, brother.
Dude, I'm hoping so. Like that,
we play at 5:45 that day.
A crazy lineup of just and like you say, it's just back to back to back metal, man. Fucking sweet. All right, brother, we got you on the screen here too.
14 bands.
Nice.
The screen here too. So. Nice.
Yeah, dude. So Blackfoot Diesel. I mean, it's such a trip down memory lane. Just to some of the bands are still kicking around and stuff like that, and just I mean, we're all not getting any fucking younger, but just, I mean, it's so fucking cool, man. And are they calling it quits here? Did I just read something that they're kind of at the end?
Yeah, I've known about that for a while. I wasn't able to talk about it, but this is their final show.
Gotcha.
And part of the reason we call it like Valhala Fest is because that's they're walking off into the sunset. So,
man. Dude, those guys, I mean, I remember what, like, back in the day, like they hit it on like UFC, where they're one of their tracks were on like the something UFC, like one of the live. I don't know what the fuck it was, but dude, it was such big news.
I don't know.
Yeah, one of the fighters would come out and he played their music live when he came out.
Shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And that was,
know that.
yeah.
That is awesome. So with this EP again, I was
the guy who did all the mixing.
Yeah.
I love that. The guy who did all the mixing on that is the Chris Walker.
That's Chris
That's
Walker
Chris right there. sounds so good. It's because that guy right
Yeah, right here.
That's why he's probably busy working on something else. He's a busy individual.
Dude, is it just like that much easier to make, like, you know, to mix music, you know, nowadays? Is it just the accessibility of software and everything like that, just like so much more at everybody's, you know, fingertips and disposal instead of like the monster studio production?
Yeah, I mean,
We've got a brain.
it's really just
It's
about
This guy.
learning. It's you can teach yourself, you know, how much do you want to learn on your own? Like, there's plenty of info out there on between YouTube and just, you know, forums, everything. You can if you really dig in, you can teach yourself to do it. But it's there's a lot that goes into it.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you, this guy has really dug in and put everything into it.
Well, I mean, it
I
shows,
try.
dude. I mean, here's the funny thing too, is like going back to the whole idea, like the
No, it
physical
really
media,
shows.
is that, like, you know, all of a sudden you gave me the EP and I'm like, all right, great. And all of a sudden I go, where the fuck am I gonna play it? You know, I'm like, even my laptop nowadays doesn't have like a CD-ROM drive, you know. And I'm like, well, shit, my truck, I've got a work truck, and it's actually got like a nice sound system in it, just, you know, whatever. So I went in that thing, dude, and it's just like, I mean, playing it loud, the fucking bass, everything about it, like, it was legit, dude. Like, this doesn't sound like a little local band, you know, production, guys. So, I mean, fucking kudos to you for sure.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's amazing what you can do from just a little corner in a basement these days. I mean, it's not an ideal acoustic space, but you can get stuff done. It's pretty cool.
Truth be told.
Oh my god. So what, you know, I mean, obviously we're not just some teenage kids that all you got is time to put into the band like this. What's kind of the idea? Is this just kind of like a side hobby for you guys whenever y'all have some time? You book some shows here and there? Or are you guys going to hit it pretty heavy, or what's kind of the plans?
Well,
I mean, we just, you know, kind of come with May.
It's a little bit of in between.
Sure.
Yeah. You think about that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of kids in a bunch of houses. We're not going to tour the world.
Right.
Good stuff. But yeah, we get together as much as we can, write awesome music, you know, and then put it out there for the world to hear.
We're just trying to bang some heads, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, and it you will get
Fuck
that
yeah.
with this. Like, that's I mean, it's like, you know, I'm always really honest, like on this type of show, like when I do a lot of, like, you know, unboxing things where, you know, we have a lot of horror collectors, and, you know, it's like if something's shit or if there's something kind of wrong about something, like, I'll call it out and I'll talk honest, because it's like I'm not a paid spokesman for this type of stuff. I'm a collector of things. You know, if I'm spending my money on something and there's something that's kind of shitty, I want people to know about it. But like when it comes to like the music, dude, like every track was fucking awesome, and it's just like, I don't know, it's really up my alley with just the fucking riffs and everything. I mean, Shawn, just, you know, the history I've had with you, I mean, it was like hearing your vocals again. It's like you haven't fucking changed, man. It's crazy. Like, you sound exactly the same
thanks,
in the best way, like the best way possible.
In the best way.
Oh.
The best way.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
It's like nostalgic in kind of a weird way to say it, like a local, you know, nostalgic type of fucking thing. It's cool, man. It's awesome.
Absolutely. Totally.
Evolution is weird, man.
That's fucking sweet. Yeah, I really am gonna see if I can make it up to that show, because it just sounds incredible. You know, and even if I can just come catch you guys, you know, for a little bit. Yeah, you got young kids at home and all that type of
I'd love to
stuff.
see you, dude. I hope you can.
Dude.
5:45 next Saturday.
Yep,
Let's
5:45.
go. Everybody that's watching, all of you.
That's awesome.
5:45
Dude.
next Saturday we play. Yep.
yeah.
Oh my god. So
We're on the main stage there at the Lyric.
I've been looking at you guys' newest, like, the band photo on the bridge there in front of Minneapolis and all that, and the dude in the flip flops. I think I fucking love it so much. That's you.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. I never thought that. Yeah, but yeah, he's rocking the flip flops in it.
Hell yeah.
If you play barefoot,
Dude.
why would you wear?
Yeah, exactly.
And just to me, it's just like, it's so Minnesotan, you know, where we're just like, you know, I had a buddy Bob when I grew up or whatever, and we call his feet the Yeti paws, because that guy would be wearing bare feet. He'd be in his bare feet out in the middle of the fucking winter, out on a snowbank smoking cigarettes, and you just look down and you're like, dude, we've been out here for like 45 minutes, you know, and it's just like, we're a different breed up here, you know. So
Oh yeah.
I'm fine, bro. I'm fine, bro.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, and I'm definitely one of those guys who are in shorts all year round. So I won't do flip flops all year, but I'm in shorts all year round. Yeah.
Dude, mine too. My legs have taken a beating from it, but fuck, it's always been ever since high school. I just remember that too, just kicking around, just shorts through the fucking
You said
snowbanks.
butt fuck.
You know, for me personally, I was wearing shorts in the wintertime, not just to stand out, but you know, we were Hot Topic clothes, trip pants, all that shit would get wet, and you'd be a fucking mop the whole day walking around.
Dude, and it would be soaked up to your thighs, man.
Yes.
The Jenkos.
Dude.
Soaked up to your thighs. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
man. Dude,
Jeans
it's-
all day. Fuck
It's so
that.
funny, and like that type of stuff nowadays, like that shit's worth money, like, which is just crazy, you know, like old band T-shirts and shit. People pay hundreds of dollars for that, and you're like, man, I don't know, them trip pants though. Those fuckers got ripped to shreds as soon as those things would tear a little bit. They just, you know, I mean, you'd step on one of your chains or one of the
They're gone.
straps or something, yeah.
The straps. That's funny.
Everybody wore them back then. Fuck, I remember I bought a pleather, like a long black pleather dress or something that they had this big fucking gaudy thing. You know, I was such a fucking idiot in school. I'm wearing that shit to be cool around and whatever. And the fucking white contacts in and, you know, bracelets, and, you know, the spikes and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I remember seeing you at shows like that, man. That's funny.
It was so cool. Like, I mean, for me, like, music's always just been a huge influence. I mean, even just young, I remember, just, you know, buying fucking CDs from, like, you know, like Columbia House and what were those, you know, you get them for like a penny.
Yeah, what was the other one?
What was that scam?
Yeah,
but you know, so
Yeah, I
like,
had duck collectors calling me when I was like 40.
yeah, I'd be coming back to my mother. I'm like in like 6th grade. Like,
Shit, right?
You gotta pay this bill. But like, dude, so like,
Totally.
I
don't know.
moved to Duluth right when I started high school, so like 9th grade, and you know, and I was, you know, a new kid in town like that, didn't know anybody, and then all of a sudden, as I started making a couple of friends, it was like, hey, downtown Duluth, there's this Roundabout Records, and it's a record store during the day, but they put on concerts during the nighttime, and holy shit, that was the
I talked him into that shit.
Yes. And dude, it was amazing.
I had to make it the scene. There was no place for us to play. There was no places for us to play then. So I went in there and talked to those guys, asked if we could start doing shows there. We just
What
push
was
all the
record store?
Roundabout Records.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
We push all the
My
CD racks
first show.
to the back of the room, and then I
Really?
bring in the PA system, same PA system that's in our practice space, and we would just set it up in the record shop. And literally, I'd promote the hell out of every other place I could in Duluth to get people to come on in there, and we'd pack that fucking house.
The very first show I played as a guitar player.
Yeah, he was
at
in-
Roundabout Records. I was in a band called Southwest.
What?
Oh,
Then
my
he's
God.
in Riff
What?
And then I
Kit.
was in
You were in
for-
Riv Kit? Oh fuck yeah, dude.
What?
He's a guitar player. Yeah.
Dude, I was the long, blonde-haired, cute chick.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Man.
Remember
So literally, I was in a small band or whatever too, and we played with you guys in West Duluth in some fucking community center or something up there, man. I remember Black Flood Diesel.
You're fucking
Yeah, over there
not
in Morgan
wrong.
Heights. Yeah.
I was there.
That's
I
fucking
was.
awesome.
I had hair. Time.
At that
What was
time?
the name of your band back then, Sean?
Anonymous. It was a pretty lame name, but we couldn't figure out
Anonymous.
anything.
Yup.
Remember, we sat around forever. We
That's
were
all right.
all just,
I
it was,
remember
that.
it was
I remember that
hours
story.
long, hours us trying to figure out names. We all hated it. And then the drummer's girlfriend says, "Why don't you guys just stay anonymous then until you figure out your name?" We go, "Are you cool with that? We're cool with that." And then there it was, you know.
All right. That's what it is.
Let's
Here
go.
we go.
Riv Kit, man, that's funny.
Awesome.
And I'm such a
I
fucking
actually remember playing that show.
dude. Yeah, dude, like we brought our drummer or our guitarist brought his grandmother. Like she was there. I mean, it was a family affair.
That's what you
Yeah.
do when you're kids.
You got to
man.
fill the venue somehow.
You bring people. Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing. Yeah, dude,
Here's
that
that.
roundabout days were fucking amazing. That was just really, it
Dude,
was such a
Roundabout
good outlet.
the weirdest show I've ever played in my life. It was the first show I ever played. There was a guy outside that had a colostomy bag under his trench coat, and he showed it. And he's like, "I've had to pee so much tonight. My bag is so much full." And I was like, "What the fuck? What are you doing? What the fuck?"
Dude, do you want me to sign it, brother?
So,
It really is.
sorry, I'm good on
Well, it was such a good little
For real,
spot
bro.
downtown because you go across the street and there was the entrance to the boardwalk that would bring you all around Lake Superior and stuff. So all of us little shitheads, we'd go over there. We'd fucking be sneaking booze and getting stoned and all this shit, and then come walking back in, catch the
Fucking
show.
A, right?
Dude, that was what we woke up for every fucking week. Was hey, there's another dwelling show. Hey, Hatred's coming to town. Hey, Section Hate's coming. It just all these bands. It was fucking sweet, dude. Number One Common. I mean that. Damn, dude, I haven't thought of these names in forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
You're talking about memory lane right there.
That's it, dude. It was just like
The drummer of Section Hate is the drummer
of you guys.
Reaping Asmodea.
Oh yeah.
No. Of Reaping Asmodea.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a
That
fucking,
dude is
he's a
insane.
beast.
No, we
drummer.
happened to find this guy.
Yeah, we happened to just find this guy. Yeah, this guy was just floating around there in Minneapolis looking for a band, and we needed a new drummer. And this guy,
Yeah, and he kicks ass too.
guy, this is
Fucking
our
right
guy.
he does, dude. Yeah, everybody needs to pick up the EP.
He fucking totally kicks ass.
I
He
was,
wears flip-flops.
I wish I was this little.
Anyways, flip flops. Fucking
Yeah, I wish I was a little more skilled in this little podcast. It's such a shit show. I'm just stumbling, figuring it out as I go. But I'd love to figure out how I could play the fucking music and stuff.
Hey,
like
good
that.
job. Nah, you ain't
But-
doing shit. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I mean, I know we've got a couple. I got an extra EP here. I got some stickers. I definitely want to hand them out to everybody that's watching and stuff. I never know how to fucking hand these things out.
people are
But
listening. Well, and we'll hand a couple of them out throughout this. We'll hand a couple.
that's
So-
killer, man. So
Bring it on. Tell us what you want.
Yeah.
yeah,
If there's somebody out there who, is there people? You got a list of people who are listening right now
yeah,
that
I
may.
mean, we just see the people that are in the comments right now. So I mean, again, anybody that's watching right now, if you guys want to check out, you want to catch a free EP of this, I'll personally mail my extra copy to you guys. If anybody wants a sticker, let me know. I've got a good handful
Bring
of
it.
them. Man, share some love. So get in on the comments, anybody, and just say EP. First one to say that. I'll send mine. Second one might come from you guys or whatever. But are you guys? Is this whole thing going to be available on YouTube and streaming platforms and stuff too to check out?
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
The,
Yep.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
So when I post this,
I'll even one up it if.
Yeah.
I'll even one up it if anybody who's listening on this and they catch this part. If they talk to us at our merch booth next Saturday at the show and say that they heard this, I'll give them a free shirt.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, I know we got a couple people in Minnesota watching. So Jeremy Johnson, I see you in there, brother. If you're going to that fucking show, go talk to them. Chris Atkins, he says he wants the
Jeremy.
EP.
Where you at?
Chris, I got this one coming to you, brother. It's amazing, dude. So, it's fucking just cool shit, dude. And Chris says he's listening when he sets up his collection in this room. Again, this is a big horror group kind of community, but a lot of us are metalheads and stuff like that too. So there's a lot of common ground in there, guys.
right.
But
Oh yeah, those two
Nice.
go 1-1 with each other. Absolutely.
Yeah.
he says it's fucking. He's excited. So
Yeah.
fucking Chris, thanks for coming, buddy. Well, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dudes. So what else? With as far as with the EP going out, you guys got merch, you got some shirts and stuff. That you guys have a website where everybody can support you if they're not within Minnesota to come see you directly.
Yeah, I mean, you can find the EP and listen to it pretty much everywhere in the world right now. But DERECHÖband.com is our website. You can go there and order merchandise and all kinds of stuff, whatever you want off there. There's a direct link right to our store.
And you don't have to put in the O with the umlauts. It took me forever to figure out how to do that on my computer. The phone's easy, but
Oh,
Literally impossible.
I had to Google Wikipedia umlaut O, and then I just copied that fucker and put it in the end. I was like,
How do you
yes.
make an umlaut? Oh,
Isn't it like Windows I or Windows?
Yeah, or something. It's like an alt 3 number combo. I used to know all that nerdball shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, we thought it looked cooler with it, and it was a little
Yeah.
more creative.
Dude,
You know,
it's fucking cool, man.
extra to the name.
Everything about it, man. And the logo looks fucking awesome, guys. I really dig it. I mean, just the overall, just the whole presentation of what represents you guys is just fucking awesome, man. It sounds great. It looks great. You guys all look great, you know. Some fucking
appreciate you
handsome
saying that.
men here on the camera. Good God.
That's all, Chris.
Yeah.
GQ over there.
That's what I'm here for. I guess.
He's about to start posing his guitar over there.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
Beautiful. Yeah. So again, everybody else watching too, you guys want some of the fucking stickers? I got
deny.
some dope shit here. I'll mail them out to you free of charge. Just
Oh,
spread
yeah.
the word.
Yeah, all of them.
You
Look at
guys-
them stickers.
Even got one of those badass.
Yeah, those ones are really cool.
I like
Yeah.
Sick.
Those ones are bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the album cover one there too.
I saved that one for myself, but
Yeah,
No,
that
I put that on something else. Fuck you.
one's so nice.
I got out in my garage. I've got
We'll have all those stickers of the show too.
I got quite a like my whole workbench set up and all that with all my tools and all that, and I got a couple of metal cabinets for storage, and I've plastered them in fucking stickers. You know, it's kind of the old school spot where, you know, it brings me back. You know, so I had to grab a couple of these stickers. Are going up on the cabinet, man, for sure.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, that album cover one is just a sweet sticker, isn't it?
Dude, it's amazing. Again, it's such a
Yeah,
cool
we got a
fucking
bunch
thing.
of good ones. We got a good.
So out of all the
Chris might
tracks
have
then on here, I mean, like I say, I mean, like, you know,
Brad.
I'd like to give you a little more feedback other than just like everyone's awesome, because they really are. But like, dude, that
Yeah. What's your favorite track? What's your favorite track?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, there's a
That's the
sticker.
one
That's a sticker.
right there.
Yes, that's the one right there. So
Yeah.
that, and I'm probably saying it wrong here, but that Threnody, or how do you say that?
That's it. Threnody. Yeah, Threnody. That's it. Yep.
The fucking intro, just the way that starts out, it gets me so fucking pumped up, man. And I just, like, that one's sick as fuck.
That's all that guy over there.
Dude,
Came up
so
with
fucking
sound effect
cool.
for the beginning of that thing. It used to just be like a 4-tap, and he came up with that, and it makes it just even more epic. And then the opening guitar riff is all this guy over here. And wait till you see it live, like how he like taps it and plays it.
Yeah.
It's just fucking wicked.
So fucking cool. And then
Yeah, it's a good time.
Just the way that the intro track just rolls right into voices in my head. I was just like, you know, like I said, it was just building right up, and then that fucking just bangs, dude. I'm like, I was playing it again today as I'm like outside of like a hardware store with my son, and I'm just like cranking the fucking thing. And he's looking at me, and he's like, "All right, yeah." He's 7, you know, but I'm just like trying to get the seeds planted, you know, where he's liking that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Attaboy. I appreciate you doing that.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
We need more metal in the world, man.
Dude, getting the future breeds together, man. That's it. That's
Oh, yeah.
like with the horror too. You know, we're trying to get them young, liking that shit, getting them hooked, man. But dude, yeah. I mean, fuck. Maybe I might be able to steal the boy and me and him come up and go check out the show for a little while.
Yeah, it's all ages.
Yeah.
It's all. Come on up. Bring the kids.
Actually,
Very rarely happens where we have an all ages show.
It's so fucking hard to book an all ages show.
Yep.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so much of the bullshit.
This
You
is the
know,
coolest thing about it. It's like I have nephews and nieces. He's got kids. Chris has got kids. None of these kids have ever seen any of them ever play live, and they're all going to be able to next Saturday.
that's awesome.
It's gonna be super
So
fucking.
pretty much once in a
super
lifetime.
fucking
You don't
awesome.
ever have an all ages metal show.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
You know, it kind of reminds me like so when we were, you know, back in the 2000s or whatever, when we were playing shows, we had a showdown at the Lab in Minneapolis, and it was like I think it was our first out of, you know, Duluth show, and we were excited, and we got all of our friends coming with. But we're all youngsters, you know. I mean, shit. When I was in that band, I was like 15 and 16 years old. Like I was young as fuck. And the rest of the guys were all 18, 19 or whatever. So there was that's where the talent was. But I was just whatever. Wherever I got in on it, it was great. But so we brought all of our friends down. We brought down like 3 carloads of people driving all the way from Duluth, you know, 2 hours down to the cities to go see the show. only to be told it was a 21 plus show and nobody was fucking 21. So they let everybody in during sound check, and that was it. So they let us play like 2 songs for everybody. Then they had to kick them out of there. And then the show, there was like nobody there, you know.
There was like nobody there.
Yeah. The lab was a hard place to get people to come to.
Forestry Station,
Ryan's, with different names.
Ryan's, the garage, the lab, Station 4.
Station 4.
The toy box. Do you remember the toy box?
I do.
There's so many just venues that have come and gone down in Minneapolis that it just, I mean, you know, just ones that like I can't believe like the Quest Club. That's no longer a thing anymore. I don't think, right? There's too many stabbers there or something.
Oh, that's dueling pianos and Cowboy Jacks now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Cowboy Jacks, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got some sick shows at the Quest Club, especially that little ascot room they had up above that you could pack like 90 people in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dude, I saw like cattle decapitation.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot of people in there.
Good shit.
Yeah, back in the old days, we had our Rib Kits CD release party at the Quest.
That's awesome. We saw some good bands come through too. I mean, fuck, I've seen Fear Factory, Lamb of God, you name it. I mean,
tons of kick-ass bands.
Fuck yeah.
Ayo still remains. Black Dolly Murder.
I saw In Flames there.
Yeah. Oh man.
We had a fan message us today, and he said, "I really love the album. It reminds me so much of old school Zayo." And I was like,
it really does.
I was like, really?
Love old school Zayo. Like,
I used to love that shit. That guy's voice is so cool.
Yeah, it really does.
But I never thought about that. So I went and popped in an old school Zayo album, and I was like, oh yeah, I do kind of hear some of that.
Yeah. They're so good.
Well, you know, and how much of like a compliment is that too? Because it's like, dude, they're actually really listening to you guys, you know, and it's connecting, and you go, you know.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's fucking rad, dude.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah, I got so many messages from people across the board over the last 2 days who have been checking out the album. Some people I haven't heard from these people in like years, and they listen to it and they're like, holy shit, dude, that fucking thing turned out so good. They're like, I can't believe you guys are a local band. You should be so fucking huge. And I was like, oh my god, come on.
We appreciate you, Chris.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You try to make it as pleasing as you can for the listener. You know what I mean? You try to make it, you know, just the best you can. I study how the pros do their stuff and learn from that. And you know, the next one will be even cleaner.
Dude,
Next one will be even cleaner.
The fact that like all these tracks are like 6 minutes long, I mean, that just to me, that's just like true musicians making real music. You know what I mean? It's not just this quick, 3-minute track where it's just, verse, chorus, done. You know, I mean, it's just like, I mean, these are, I don't know. I just got a lot more love for that when it's like, it's just that much more of a fucking song when, I don't know. It's.
Oh yeah, for sure. The new Wage War album is 12 tracks and it's 29 minutes in length.
Yeah.
This is 6 songs and it's like 26 or 27 minutes in length. And there's an intro. It's just kind of an intro. Yeah, intro. But I've gotten so many people who love the intro.
I know.
Yeah. And it was just something that we just came up with like on the spot.
I've heard that too. I just wrote a thing.
Yeah.
It's like maybe we should.
I could see that being the intro on your lives, like as you guys are playing concert. Like
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So if you come and see us live, it opens up with the sound effects, and he'll be starting the intro, and it's just like that. And then Smeagol comes in and he's drumming.
Yeah.
And and then the rest of the guys come in, they're playing it, and I'm not even on stage. And as that intro starts fading away, I jump onto stage and I start amping up the crowd.
Yes.
And then we go right into voices in my head, but we start amping up the fucking crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I started.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was
The clap.
That's how it goes. That's what we usually
get the
do.
clap.
Yeah.
Clap.
You gotta get it.
Don't get it.
So how
Don't
long
get
has
it.
it been, Shawn, since you were doing vocals prior to this? Like how hard was it to get back into that? Or have you just been doing it all
10
along?
years.
Oh, probably like no, probably like 15 years, honestly.
15?
Sure.
That long.
Yeah, is that long? Dwelling broke up in like
fuck.
05, 06. Jesus.
Fucking Christ.
And then I started I started focusing on starting a business, and so I could make some money. And then after my business kind of took off, then I was like, yeah, time to get back into music. So in 2020, we started recruiting members to start DERECHÖ.
That's awesome. How long did it
So I
take
went
for you
after
to
it
get
right now.
your voice back into doing that? Where I mean, obviously, anybody that just tries doing some
God, it
metal
came right back to
screaming,
me.
Immediately.
Yeah. So at the first couple practices, I didn't have like the range that I used to have,
Sure.
and I can't really do some of like the lows that I used to be able to do back in the
I
day.
got you, baby.
Like
Boo.
just do my backups and stuff. Like on Harbinger, when it goes low on Harbinger, I have this dude do the lows.
Yeah.
But like if you remember me back in the day, like my vocal range was like I could go deep,
Mhm.
high screams, I could do fucking everything. So as you get a little older in life, your vocal range diminishes a little bit. But I can still do my normal scream. That is my normal thing that
Yeah.
I've always been able to do really well still.
The trademark vocals are still there. The moneymaker.
Yep.
The trademark scream.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Heck yeah.
Ashley Casey is in the chat saying, "Hey everybody," and she says this is a great band. So I don't know if it's somebody she knows, and she sent 200 stars.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we love Ashley.
Hell yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I know it
but
is.
get
I know it is for sure. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's awesome.
Hell
She's our photographer.
Oh fuck yeah. Awesome. And we got Shawn Himes in
Yeah,
the chat too,
yeah,
and he's a
show
little
next Saturday.
upset with us because I advertised that pants are usually optional on the show, and he said everybody's wearing pants. What the fuck? So
I'm not wearing anything from the bottom down. You want me to prove it?
YouTube.
We're sponsored by BlueChew.com.
yeah, there we go. We got to run through them.
Here it goes.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Yeah, so I appreciate
That's awesome.
everybody that's watching the show here too.
weird,
You
y'all.
guys, again, this is really interesting because you guys do like one a week, and we did back to back just so we kind of our schedules could line up with you guys and us or me. But this has been interesting because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work with like multiple people at once, but this is fucking great, guys. I'm digging this.
Yeah, we're
Working
doing
out
good.
great.
There
We're
you
doing
go.
good.
Hell yeah. What
Yeah.
you gotta say, Chris?
What?
What?
There's
That's
there's
my guy.
there's at least a 2 or 3 second latency. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is.
there's a little bit of a delay. So like we'll stop talking and we'll hear Shawn talking in a minute and we'll answer. So
Like I
Yeah.
said, the
Yeah.
What did
foundation
you
of
ask
this
me?
is a shit show. And
What
that's
did you ask?
I said, what do you gotta say, Chris?
What do I have to say? I don't know. I'm just hanging out,
Hell yeah.
talking. I'm
Love
not
it.
from around here, so I don't know a lot of the venues you guys are talking about. I basically just jumped into this live scene here in this town.
Where'd you
I've
come
pretty
from?
much been sitting here in this spot.
Yeah, where'd you
Stuff.
tell them where you came from? Some of your history.
I mean, how far you want to go back? I mean, so
Everything you want to talk about,
Start at
man.
the beginning, my
Yeah.
friend.
I guess I got into this. I've always been into metal. I mean, it was probably Metallica's Black album that really got me into it, and I was like probably like 5 when my parents were listening to that. But my stepdad was in like a country, like a rebel country rock band when I was in high school. And they got tired of dealing with sound guys, so they basically were like, let's just train Christopher to be our sound guy. So I got to get into a lot of stuff, a lot of bars and stuff when I was younger, and it was a load of fun. But I learned how to do a lot of the audio stuff. And I've been playing guitar since probably 13. And I took about 10 years off playing guitar until 2020. And I injured my knee snowboarding, so I was laid up for like 6 weeks. And I picked up the guitar again. And I was like, I'm gonna retrain myself. get rid of some bad habits, kind of start over, and just kept growing and growing. And just got a computer, started, recording my own shit, just kind of learning, just kept going, make more songs, learn more shit, get better. You just keep building on top of it, and now we're here.
Chris has got ideas constantly. He
always
constant new song ideas constantly. There's always shit flowing out of his mind.
Yeah,
cool.
I just keep the drive. I just have a lot of drive for it. Just keep pushing on it, and just keeps getting better. So
I got.
Fuck yeah.
I want to say the name right.
But yeah, I mean that's the short of it, I guess. But
that's the short of it, I guess. Ben's in
Ben Ganya
saying, "What's up, Pojo? Congrats on the new release, Metal Horns."
Yes. Thanks, brother. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Love that.
Yeah. Dude,
good friend from back in the day, man.
We got Brett Wagner's in the chat, and Mr. Brett Wagner is an actor who played Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 movie.
What?
That was the one with Jessica Biel and Arlie Ernie. So he's a fucking awesome dude. We're gonna work on him getting on the podcast here soon too, man. But we even got Texas Chainsaw Massacre royalty in the fucking house. So
that's awesome.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much.
Make sure you check out the album, dude.
Yeah.
We want to hear what you think.
Yeah.
And Chris
show him the album cover again, just so he remembers what it is.
Absolutely. Again, everybody's hopping in. So these motherfuckers have just put out some amazing tunes here, dude. I was pissed when it was already over with it. I mean, it's an EP, of course. It's not a full album, but when is the full album coming out? Right. Is that in the works? Is that just...
We're
2027.
We have no idea.
No idea.
Honestly, hopefully soon. Hopefully sooner than the EP. Like especially now that Chris is now in the band, he has ideas popping out of his head constantly.
Yeah.
I can see us having 10 new songs in the next year. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a full length in the next year and a half.
Nice.
It's possible. I mean, once the show's done, we're gonna fall back into a writing mode, and just right away start producing whatever we can, and it usually doesn't take long. I mean, it'll take a little longer, as a team. I mean, I can sit down by myself and write a song pretty quick, but that's with no input from anybody else, right? That's just me doing whatever I want. It's a different thing.
Yeah, when you add vocals, little parts open up a little bit, and you add.
It'll flow. So it won't be bad. I mean, we'll pump it out. I'd say within a year's possible.
Okay.
I'd say within a year's possible.
Yeah. We're definitely pushing for a full length in the next year. We'd like to. Absolutely.
Yeah. Post show.
All right, we also got.
We got to make sure Leatherface gets one of those albums, Sean.
You got it, Brett. Brett, I can send you.
Can you make sure? I'll make sure it gets its way to you, Sean. Then.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we.
Yeah, for him chiming in. I mean, gosh, come on, that's fucking awesome.
People watching that I've never heard of before, so I think maybe we got some people that are following your band there. But Chris, WEHDE. We got Harold Grunsner, Robin, Oddadell, Molly Grunsner.
That's
Molly's dad.
Molly's dad?
Yeah,
cool. Very cool.
Nice.
I appreciate everybody fucking hanging out, man. It's always such a fun thing. I always like doing this format because it's kind of like a social hang, It's like, we do this live. It's just one take.
Yeah.
But we get everybody kind of in the comments too, all chatting and kind of talking shit. And it seems
That's crazy. We just had to tell Jeff that Leatherface is watching.
That's fucking amazing.
We're all such huge fans of that shit.
I'm such a huge fan. You have no idea. What's up, Mark? Man, holy fuck. Are you kidding me?
So we're making sure he's getting an album.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get 4 of them and all of the stickers and shirts and everything. Fuck yes, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
That's
so
awesome.
cool nowadays. With
What's
just
Jeff
like
drinking? He's excited.
It's Surly's new dark beer.
I'm drinking 2023 mixed with cocoa,
and Blue Chew, got it.
and it's delicious. Through a skull cup because I'm sort of awesome sometimes.
Dude, so we went to the me and a buddy I work with, we went to the Renaissance Festival, and we went during the Oktoberfest themed weekend or whatever. I have never been to the Ren Fest. I've always fucking wanted to. It's right up my alley. And I don't know why I never went, but so I brought my family. He brought his, and then we also had one other like a vendor that works for us. He's like a logistics vendor, and we brought all 3 families together, and it was basically an excuse for us 3 just to start drinking beer all day. But dude, I found this awesome
Fucking A, right?
this big wooden fucking medieval mug.
You have a big lighter.
And dude, we drank so much goddamn beer at that fucking fest, dude. It was so much fun.
Nice. Yeah, I've only been once, but I want to go back. It's so much fun.
There was a lot to do there, man.
Dude,
I couldn't believe
Renfest
how
was
big
rad.
it was. You know?
Yeah.
You came down here to Renfest, or is there one up by you?
So,
Are you in Duluth? Where
no,
are you?
I'm not in Duluth. Yeah, I should tell you, I'm down in
Oh,
Faribault.
you're down
so,
south.
Yeah, I'm down Sean's neck of the woods. So,
Oh,
but
So
yeah.
you came up for Renfest?
Yeah, wherever that was. It's out in Shakopee or something like that, I think, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of whatever. But
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, it's in Shakopee.
Yeah, Renfest is fun.
Yeah, it's in Shakopee.
I think one of the highlights was the guy
Fuck
that's
yeah, it is.
talking shit where you're throwing tomatoes at the guy. That guy has a crazy
Yeah.
ass job.
Yeah.
He talks
Seriously.
shit from
It's so
9 to
fun.
5, never stops, and he's so good at it, dude. And like, I was just like, this guy's got some skill here, man.
All while getting pelted in the face with tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and it was so funny too because, like, you know,
Those
the way
things
they
are awesome.
set it up, it's not easy to nail him with it, you know. So it's just like, but dude, he was ripping into just kids. I mean, this little emo-looking kid that's probably 12, you know, and is just like no self-confidence, and he's just fucking, you know. Oh man, it was amazing. I loved it.
Nice.
Right on.
Oh. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what else, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be putting on the screen here. I've got the Valhala Fest that's coming up. That's, you know, anybody that's in the Minneapolis area. Again, this is coming up on the 9th here, but this is a crazy 14 bands, 2 stages. Are you saying 9 hours of Twin Cities local metal? That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yep.
straight up.
2 to 11 p.m.
Dude, and A-Pod, they're still playing. Holy shit, dude.
No, they literally, I think they got to back
Better for
together just for this shit.
Yeah, just for this.
No
Yep.
way.
Yep, just for this.
Dude, I remember
Yep.
they had a track with
Dude, that was circa 2004.
Yeah, they had a song I Stung, and that was with the singer Head Charge, you know, Martin or Cameron or whatever he called himself.
Yeah, with Cameron. Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking track was awesome, dude.
Aaron Zilch was in Head Charge.
Was he in A-Pod? Is that the deal?
Their keyboard player guy. Yeah, he's an A-Pod. Yep, he's their keyboard player guy.
That's crazy.
But after this, we're just gonna write a pile of fucking kick-ass shit.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Buckle up. Let's go.
anytime you guys are playing some shows, too. I mean, I'm following your guys' page and all that, too, and stuff. I'll see it, but, I mean, shit, anytime I can come out to a bar one night and come catch you guys, you better believe I'm fucking coming, dude. That's especially now I got the
can't
fucking
wait.
tracks, man. I'm gonna be up there fucking shirtless, just singing them at you.
Yeah,
You
totally.
gotta stop.
Nah, we got some silly shit coming. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Can't wait to see it.
Yep.
Well, gentlemen, I really appreciate you hopping on. If there's anything else you wanted to promote or talk about, by all means, fucking throw it up there. Otherwise, I mean, when I put this up on YouTube again, you guys, I'll put the links where you guys can find this. Their site. I'll put the link up to the event and all that shit. And
Right on.
I just really look forward to hearing what you guys got cooking. I mean, this is the beginning stages of something fucking kick ass. So I'm just happy to be here right in the beginning of it, you know, as a
There
fan.
you go.
So.
Yeah, those are pretty much the first 6 songs, you know, we kind of ever created on that EP.
Appreciate it.
You know, we got new stuff in the works.
Yeah.
And we got like all new, like a whole bunch of new material will be
Oh
unveiling
man,
after
we
this
got
next
some
show.
shit coming, bro.
Yeah, we already.
That's it, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
We got you know, and Chris, like one of the coolest things about the band now is Chris, the lone guy in the video. He knows like how to write like keyboard parts and like different parts for it. So we actually don't even have an actual keyboard player. They're recorded and implemented into the music and programmed live with us as we play live. Yeah. And then our drummer Smeagol here, he actually ignites it back behind the kit.
Oh, sweet.
So a lot of all those sound effects that you hear on the EP and stuff like that, they're all live and they're all ignited by this guy
For the first time.
Yeah.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking thing.
That guy. Oh, you gotta point the right way.
like the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
that's
pressure on
But I mean, yeah.
but because you have to be on time, because if you're not on time, the stuff in the playback rig is going to be exactly on time. So if you're not, so
Yep.
it's a
Yeah.
He's got it.
it's not an easy thing to do, but it's it's like the next level, you know. You
Dude,
take it to
It
the
is
next.
like Devin
Yeah.
Townsend.
Work in progress,
he
man.
does
We got
that.
it.
I think he can do like basically a one man kind of band where he
Right.
syncs that shit up when he plays his guitar. I mean, he's got everything.
For real though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That guy's
perfect.
amazing.
Perfect person to mention.
Yeah,
That guy's amazing.
there's a few people who can do it.
I don't think he needs any other musicians. It just
No,
needs to be him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
wild.
he like hires a band now basically to play his shit,
Right.
you know, when he goes live. I mean, he was doing like those quarantine shows during the pandemic and whatever, and I mean, he'd fucking hook the camera angles up to an Xbox controller and shit, and I mean, it was just like, how the fuck does somebody do this? So the fact that you guys are implementing that type of stuff, that's amazing.
yeah. It's just
amazing.
it's years and years of learning, digging, and figuring out how to do more shit. So, he's been doing it so long. It's ridiculous.
The Canadian
That
Wizard.
he can use an Xbox controller to do it.
How?
He's like up, down, left, right,
Yeah,
left, right.
He's got the Genesis controller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, this has been fun, Shawn. I appreciate you letting us jump on your podcast here and talk about all the things, man.
Absolutely.
It's super fun.
Anytime you guys, I mean, fuck, the new album comes out or something, you guys got something to promote. I mean, fuck, this is always a good hang. So you guys are always welcome
Right on.
back, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Everybody
Every
needs to get
time.
out and pick up the new EP again. If you don't even physically, if you know they got it on all the streaming platforms.
Listen to this fucker right here.
Right. It's fucking right.
Yeah.
All right,
We
gentlemen.
got a few of
well,
them to send out to a couple people.
Yep. Yep. We'll I'll get this one out to Chris. I'll send you the email to Leatherface himself, you know, where you can shoot that one off to, and a couple others that showed some interest as well.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
All right.
Right
Well,
on.
again,
Absolutely. And then just a reminder, the first person who listened to the podcast stops by our merch booth next Saturday at our show. Just come and talk to our merch booth guy. I'll make sure they know. First person who stops by said they listen to the podcast, they'll get a free shirt. So
Sweet.
just let us know your size that day, and we'll hook you up.
We got to.
All right,
Absolutely.
guys. Well, again, thank you so
Yeah.
fucking
So yeah,
much.
next Saturday, Valhala Fest.
Yes.
I appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you.
DERECHÖ, 5:45 next Saturday.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Peace.
Peace out.
Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks a lot for having us on, brother.
Of course.
Take care.
All right. What up, fuckers? All right, I know it's kind of a little choppy. Again, it's always a shit show trying to make it fucking work, a little bit of the echo. I'm working on that shit. You know what, though, is that you can fucking help me out with that, too. If you fucking dig what's going on, you like the podcast, the best we can do is, you know, not only, you know, liking, subscribing, sharing, you know, all that type of shit, which is completely free, but if you want to go a little bit further and support the show, I got merch for the podcast, the TCM Museum. Anything that's sold on there is going 100% right back into the show here so I can get better microphones, better connections, all that type of shit, just to make this a little bit less of a fucking, you know, whatever the fuck this is. I'm proud of what the fuck's going on right now, and I ain't never pretending to be what the fuck, but Again, if you guys like what you see or whatever, that's the easiest way that you can always, show some love. Otherwise, like Ashley is sending some fucking stars. My old ass, I don't even know what that fucking means, but I think it's something dope. So I appreciate the shit out of all y'all. Again, the sponsors of the show, I love everybody. Sam Wincup from Sam's Prints helped me make the logo. Half Moon Designs that you're seeing on the screen right there. Make sure if you're supporting her with the Shopify, use the promo code Space Corps at the end of checkout. You're getting 10% off. For my TCM homies, I still got a couple of the skateboard decks still. $124.95 is the retail legit normal price. That's what I'm selling it for. I'm not trying to make $1 off anybody. I want to hook it up to the collectors here before they're all gone, because they're limited quantities. There's only 500 made of the regular colored TCM board. That sounds bad, sorry. The colorized board here, it's probably better. Jesus Christ, don't clip that, bitches. Otherwise, the silver one is the con exclusive. There's only 100 of those motherfuckers made. So I've got a couple. I think 3 or 4 of the silvers left, and I got maybe 1, maybe 2 of the green fully colorized one. I got to really watch my fucking words here. Jesus Christ. Let me know, because again, I'm here to help out the fucking collectors. I want those to go into your collections and not into the hands of the scalpers that are going to turn around and put these up on eBay for $400, $500 fucking dollars, because they already have. But Madrid Skateboards is dope as fuck. They are a company out of California. They hand make every board. These are premium quality skateboards. They're not just garbage bullshit Chinese, whatever the fuck. Amazing fucking quality. So those guys officially licensed, fully licensed, however you want to say it, for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th year anniversary. They have 10 different skateboard decks. They're fucking beautiful. So I'm an authorized licensed dealer for them, so I can hook it up. I can get you whatever you need. Let me know, baby. Other than that, we always got my boy Frank with Hot Reels, of course. We had him on the podcast a little while ago. He makes these amazing, like, horror-themed accessories, but in the theme of, like, a Hot Wheels toy. It's fucking awesome. I mean, it just caught my eye. I wanted you guys to know about it. He's got some sweet TCM stuff, but he's making everything and anything. He ain't exclusive to just the chainsaw, man. So Final Destination, Scream, Misery. I see he's fucking around with, like, House of a Thousand Corpses. Bunch of stuff. So make sure you hit up Frank. If you can't find him on Facebook, let me know. I'll get you hooked up. But the thing is about it, the quality and, like, the detail and everything is so dope. But then all of a sudden he sells them for only like $20. It's fucking crazy, man. I mean, I think he's gonna understand that, his craft is worth a lot more. So buy these now before he gets some sense to him and he gets them up to $40 or whatever the fuck. Because the chainsaw one that I got, the mall, all that, I would easily pay $50-$60 a piece on those fucking things. They're just cool as hell, man. Nice little extra fucking details to add to, the collection and shit. Beautiful stuff, man. So again, Valhala Fest is coming up in Minneapolis on the what the hell was it? That's going to be on the 9th. So make sure you guys are checking that shit out if you're in there locally. Again, go let them know that you watched them on the podcast. Like Shawn was saying, the first fucking person that tells them that, you get a free shirt at the merch booth. How dope is that? So, again, thanks for everybody that was hopping on. Checking out, again, the EP is out right now. I've got a couple of physical ones going out to you guys, but, for most of you motherfucking youngsters that don't even own a goddamn CD player, don't worry about it, because it's live. It's on the fucking internet. You can find it on all the streaming services. I know they're on fucking YouTube, Shopify, fucking Spotify, Jesus Christ, all that type of stuff. So, until then, motherfuckers, I appreciate y'all hanging out last night with Eric Cribbins, Eric's Secret Stash. Again, shout out to the Stash Man in Vanna. That was dope. And then tonight, with these fucking crazy motherfuckers, dude, I cannot believe how good that EP is, and I'm not even just bullshitting you guys. As a metalhead, you fucking need to hear these tunes, all right? And then you need to make the pilgrimage over to the motherland in Minnesota. Come kick it with your boy. Maybe come on up during the fucking Crypticon in September and see if these guys are playing too or something like that. Who knows, baby? Whatever the fuck. So, next weekend, I'm not even going to tell you who's on yet. You just got to wait and see until I start the promotions on there, baby. But I'm trying to have every single weekend somebody new on the podcast, checking it out. So it's just not my dumbass rambling, opening up fucking goofy shit and whatever. But I'll do it too, all right, motherfuckers? I hope y'all have a nice rest of your weekend. Again, it's your homeboy Stoney, live from the TCM Museum of Minnesota. This is the Space Corps podcast, baby. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Drifting through the skeleton moves alone, alive. Chainsaws power, a magic sign. Echoes of the past in the endless black. No turning back, in space we hack. Space corps goes orbiting by. Harvest moon in a cosmic sky. Stony hold the breath in time. Chainsaw crust in the stellar rhyme. Stars blink, the silence loud. Stony waiting, Minnesota proud. Magic chainsaw, got the cosmic glow. Gotta bring it back, gotta let them know. Space corps goes orbiting by. Harvest moon in a cosmic sky. Stony holding breath in time. Chainsaw quest in a stellar